daddy set me down. You don't wanna catch a cold, so you better listen.
Hi, hello, I'm Anya, and I'm scared for the future. So instead of focusing on the future and what it may hold out for me, or the human race in general, but especially me, since I'm the main character obviously, I'm gonna try to redesign the main six as human girls. I can't say I'm a horse girl, or that I hold any affinity to horses in real life, but I do have a long history with cartoon horses. Just like a million other kids my age, I got super into ponies as a kid, even though I feel very lukewarm towards horses. They're kinda like scary, a little unpredictable. Anyways, these ponies looked nothing like real life horses, and they were all sorts of crazy colors, which is probably why I wanted to look at them all day as a kid. And the songs were sick too. It's a tradition as old as time to redesign the main six into real human girls, and I thought it was overdone. Like, I'm true to this. My Facebook banners were always the main six as humans. Like, I've seen it, and I was over it. And I didn't want to oversaturate the market even more, but then I decided that thinking that way is stupid and everyone should do what they want. And this week I like ponies, so I'll draw ponies. So fuck it, let's draw some girls. But I'll also make up a new story because I think my idea is kind of cool and I wanted to share it with the class. So what if these girls were just regular girls? Regular college girls with regular names and regular lives. But in secret they love ponies. Like, they're obsessed with the 80s ponies or the 2000s ponies, or the movies or the toys or something. And there's this convenient forum where they can discuss all their pony-related musings. But since this is the old internet, where you're not supposed to share your name, place, or location, they have these nicknames. So their forum usernames are their pony names. Like Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Twilight, all of them are their net handles that they use on this pony-related forum. And online, they're best friends, but they don't know what each other looks like, so they're not aware that they're on the same campus. They see each other every day, but don't know it's them. And then, like, Twilight figures it out or something, and we get some version of canon events. But I'm really into the idea of them being good friends online, but in different social groups on campus. It's a little corny, but I don't care, I like it. Rarity is currently my favorite pony, so we'll start with her. So Zoe here, her real name, looks like your average rich mean girl, but looks can be deceiving. For starters, she's not really a rich girl, she's just really gifted at thrifting. Like, she can find designer at the thrift store. That's her gift. And also, she's a seamstress, so she can sew literally anything she wants. And she watches a lot of runway shows in her free time, so she's putting her sewing to good use. Also, she's not really mean, but she has this snooty friend group, so she gets perceived that way too by association. I imagine she's kind of from like a middle class family, but she's always striving for that high life, so she wants to look the part. You know, like, dress for the job you want. And she does! She looks great! Look at her! She's so pretty! My baby! But I did struggle with the top part of her hair, because, like, the math was not mathing. I could not calculate the swoop into a shape. It was a nightmare. I'm kinda in love with her ugly shirt dress thing. Her elongated tube top. I like how it bunches around the waist. With her boots, I wanted to emulate horse feet, so that's why they're kind of triangular like that. I tried to make their feet look like that whenever I could, so I'm trying to emulate what Equestria Girls was going for. For some visual interest, I added that scarf. Like, she was too white/pale. She needed some purple to balance it out in the neck area. Oh, and the glasses are made to resemble her pony red glasses. The red didn't really work, so they're that pale blue I accidentally assigned to her. And the cherry red lip is just a cherry on top. Zoe, I love you. Twilight Sparkle or Tia just wants to fit in. Like, she wants to study and do her masters and, I don't know, be a student forever. Perhaps she'd like to be a professor. Who's to say? But she's just so bad at maintaining friendships. She's always studying or in a course or something, but what most people don't know is that Tia is chronically online. She's like, I can imagine her being into something niche, kind of like the 80s movies. Isn't there one that's missing or something, like Lost Media? Maybe she'd be into that. Because I can imagine her being curious, and this is like curious. She also likes sharing all of that with her friends. You know, as long as they keep the threads civil and not too crazy. People always tend to make Twilight super, like, dark academia, and, like, yes, obviously it's there, but I wanted to go the more preppy route. Also, she's wearing a Polo Ralph Lauren sweater. Polo, you know, cause horse. Get it? Get it? Anyways, Twilight has always struck me as a rich kid, because, like, her brother is in the Royal Guard, and she attends Princess Celestia's school, and that's probably a private school, so the tuition for that is probably crazy. And also, a princess is her babysitter. Like, her parents got money. She's good. She's purposefully in navy and black because she doesn't like to bring attention to herself. She wants you to not be able to pick her out of a crowd. And also, she's wearing platforms because she wants to be tall. She actually gets her hair stripes only when she meets her friends IRL because she thinks that Rainbow Dash's hair is just slightly a little bit cool and she wants to microdose it. Also, her friends got her those colorful pins to match her hair. And for Spike, he could either be a lizard or her adopted brother. Unsure about that one. Abigail Jackson, AJ for short, Applejack for long, is really straightforward. I actually don't know in how many ways you can do Applejack and make it be fresh. I can't reinvent the wheel, but I'll try to. Abigail thinks her name is too girly, so she goes for a more gender non-conforming net handle. It's like, well, she grew up on an apple farm, and her last name is Jackson. Boom, she got it. She has a ponytail, because obviously, and no hat, because I thought that she wouldn't be ridiculous enough to walk in class with a cowboy hat on. Her fit is really plain, but I feel like she'd just wear this. A shirt, pants, and cowboy boots. Plus a flannel tied around her waist, because I had to spice her up somehow. What else? I had fun doing her freckles. And I think she most resembles her pony. She tends super easily, so that's why she's orange like that. I think she collects old toys. Old orange ponies. She just thinks they're precious. And I just think she's precious. My child self used to fight to be this horse in roleplay groups. So Maria, or how she prefers to be called, Pinky, was raised religious. Like, long skirt, long hair, doom and gloom religious, and she looked super boring. But when she got to college, she was up in that salon for 5 hours straight while they bleached the fuck out of her hair because it's what she wants. She also ditched her old wardrobe for something more fun, like polka dots and keychains of her favorite animal, which is a crocodile. One day she wants to own one, and she wants to name him Gummy because she loves candy. She's my bias, so I gave her the Anya stamp of approval, Uggs. I went all indulgent with her. Like, I wanted her to have the yellow fit from Jennifer's Body, but if it was one of those Japanese cute core brands. She's jolly, obviously, and she lives with her aunt and uncle who own a bakery. For her, I was super inspired by Shoshana from Girls. I just feel like that's Pinkie Pie in human form. I would have loved to use her hair as inspo, but it's pinned straight, and that's just not the look I was going for. One day I'll manage to adapt it. Perhaps the Grand Galloping Gallery designs. I could only dream.
Who's that girl? Who's that girl?
It's Ella. The 2010s have taken over. I repeat, I'm getting into twee, and Fluttershy is my guinea pig. So that is her real hair. She's an all-natural redhead. Pinkhead. And she crocheted that bolero. An homage to me, who's also crocheting something similar to this, and I'm in hell right now because when I wrote this script, I wasn't like even halfway done, but now I'm actually in hell because my sleeves are in a lining. It looks like shit. I'm gonna have to like fix this big time. But you know, Ella has got a better grasp of sleeves than me, obviously. Her sleeves are not fucked up. Mine are. What was I on about? Oh yeah, she crochets. You'll see it later, but she's very tall. She's as tall as Zoe or Tia, and they're both wearing heels, essentially, so she's a tall girl. She's a little insecure about that, so she's always in flats. She rarely talks, but online she's known to really yap about obscure animal companions to ponies. But she also likes ponies too, because she likes all animals. She's named Ella, after the baddie from Ever After High, but also there's Ella Enchanted and Cinderella. Ella is just so cute, like as a name, and kinda woodsy, kinda magical, which I think fits Fluttershy's vibe. She's adorable and kinda has a Violet from The Incredibles vibe with the hair. I like the subtle pattern on her dress and her polka dot tights. I realized that there's literally no yellow here. I kinda skipped yellow because it didn't agree with my recent obsession with pink and green. Actually, she has yellow. It's on her pin, so she's not yellow-less. There is yellow for those with eyes to see. She already has a bunny, and she wants a whole zoo. but she has no space since she lives in a studio apartment. Better luck next time, Fuki. Last but certainly not least, we got Rainbow Dash, or Justine. I don't know why I gave her that name, but she just looks like a Justine to me. I don't even like Justine as a name, but that's Justine to me. Like, it's so tomboyish, I think it fits. Okay, let me address the elephant in the room. Is that not just Alyssa Liu? Maybe, but I love Alyssa Liu, and I wanted to honor her, and also her hair is perfect for Rainbow Dash and perfect in general, so I just kinda stole it. She has a whatever fit because the attention is obviously supposed to be on the hair, and we all know that Rainbow Dash would have an Adam Sandler fit, so I just wanted her to be comfortable. Justine is a sporty girl. She's trying to be the captain of the track team. She's super proud of her speed and stuff. I don't know, I'm not into sports. But she is, and she has a sports scholarship and all. She was the first one to join the Pony Forum. She might have even created the Pony Forum. Or Rainbow is just Justine learning how to code. That's cool. She adopted that cloud with bolt symbol as her own, and she like graffitied anywhere, especially on her shoes and backpack. I distressed the fuck out of those jeans, made them a size too big, and gave them to her as a gift. Again, we got a sort of horse leg going on there, or at least an attempt. Her hair is up, you know, ponytail, whatever, but make it different from Applejack's, as you not step on her toes. Here's my sport horse. I hope you like her.
I wanna do a bump of coke with Justine. I would kill.
And this is all my horses together. Aren't they darling? Well, I don't know, but I like them. And I think they all fit their respective in-universe characters. My personal favorites are either Rarity or Rainbow Dash. That's all I got. I want them as those Bishoujo figurines that MLP did, manifesting that for this trying 2026. If you stayed up until here, thank you so much for watching and or listening. Go and like this video if you liked it, and go make a pony OC. I dare you.